everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris Orme, and today we're back with Franchise Hockey Manager 3, the Paths to Glory series with Regina. Now, things didn't go our way. Season 1, we stacked the roster, we got ourselves Nolan Patrick, but ultimately we failed. We got knocked out of the playoffs. We didn't make it to the final. Medicine Hat beat us 4 games to 3. They lost in 5 to the Spokane Chiefs. Not gonna be the best there. And you can see that Medicine Hat didn't do very well. 3 losses in their games. You had the St. John Sea Dogs with 2 wins and a loss. And Vancouver Giants and the Hamilton Bulldogs, well, they went 2-0-1, basically, overtime loss. In the end, as you can see, Hamilton there got through by dint of being the best team. Vancouver and the St. John Sea Dogs, they managed to get into those second, third places. The Sea Dogs actually won, and then Hamilton just beat them in the final. So your Memorial Cup champions are the Hamilton Bulldogs. Not really a stacked team. Bitten and Strom there, the 2 big players. They could turn out to be good in the future, though. They got Roberts there. He could turn into something. And this season, Entwistle could join him as well. So the pair of those could be good, with people like Fox, Gleason and Fulcher making up a decent roster for the Bulldogs. So they're the team to beat. They're from the OHL. And, yeah. Kind of interested the way that all worked out. You can see we are coming up to free agency. I've re-signed players. The only people that aren't signed at the moment are my overage players that we're not going to be needing. Stadel, very good to see him play quite well. 55 points in 72 games. Pretty happy there. Good stats, good physical player for us. Brooks, didn't do great for us, but a good player. And Reed Duke, he had a decent little season as well. But all 3 of those will be going. So I went onto the protected list. I got rid of people with low potential. The 1 to 2 star players have all gone. That gives us 17 spots open, which is something I needed to do apparently before the draft. We've got nobody open on here. We've got all our contracts up there. So at the moment, as you can see, going forward, potentially going to be great this season. Foot, Patrick, Steele probably all get taken in the NHL draft. That's what I'm thinking. Wagner gets taken. Maybe even Clay gets taken. R will get taken. Zabrowski's already been taken. He might come back down this season, or he might be called up. Brooks, overage anyway. Anderson, maybe. So we're losing quite a lot, probably. Matthias, Addison, Nolan, Foot, and, Fonstad, they might stay with us this year. Zablocki, Hollett as well. That could be a good bunch of people. So we might have a bit of rebuilding to do, but we've got the drafts coming up. So let's just go. I think the Bantam draft, I believe, is on the 24th. And the import draft, the CHL import, will be in the 26th. So, gonna play in the big league. One of your players is selected in the NHL draft. So who? Can I tell here? Pick number 1. Oh, yes. Yes. Nolan Patrick, pick number 1 by the Vancouver Canucks. Okay. So, if we cycle through, Sam Steele went number 30 to the Ducks. NHL entry draft 99, Zablocki goes to the Penguins. Winnipeg Jets for Stuart Skinner, 98. Connor Hobbs has been drafted a while now. He hasn't been called up though. Pick number 6, Cal Foote. Wow, number 1, number 6, number 30. We got 3 first rounders. That's going to be interesting. Where else are we? Any others? Stelio Mathios, 26 by Pittsburgh. I mean, that's 4 first rounders, and then we're back to Nolan Patrick. So, looks like a few boys did get drafted. Not everybody I thought would. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm fairly okay with that. So, we got the number 1. That was goal that we wanted to get going, and yeah, happy with that. So, let's see them. WHL Bantam draft here. We got Kootenay Ice, Edmonton Oil Kings, Prince Albert Raiders, the Swift Current Broncos, Vancouver Giants. There are your top 5. 6 and 7 are the Pats. We're happy with that. Then we take 21 and 22. We're happy with that. And then God knows where we pick after that. So, who goes number 1 overall? It's going to be Kyle Pleshak. He's a 15-year-old with good potential. So, interesting there. Could be a nice little pickup there, that little right winger. He's going to go to Kootenay. Edmonton Oil Kings take Brent Sajak. Another good young 15-year-old. 3rd overall, Ryan Sims. They're all young. They're all good. He's an agitator and a leader. That could be an interesting pickup for Prince Albert. Number 4, Harrison Wilson. He goes over there to the Swift Current Broncos. And number 5 is going to be Ozzy Wiesblatt, a left winger. So, another leader. So, let's see then what we've got to choose from. What have we got to choose from? Now, there's an American who's got 1.5 star ability, 5-star potential. And Venables here is a defenseman who could be good. And that's about it, really. So 6 and 7. I think we go for Brady Venables here then. Although he is kind of injury prone. I'm gonna go for him though. Talent comes first. And then Cameron Potter. I think we're going to pick Mr. Potter there at number 7. So there's our picks. There's a few good players left. Now we're going to pick through and see what else happened. Anything interesting here? No names that I was looking at, I don't think. So that's kind of fun. Now we get 2 picks. Tanner Johnson, young 15-year-old. Bit fragile on the arms maybe, but apart from that, quite decent. He is a leader, 2-way defenseman. We've already picked up left defenseman, so let's pick Johnson up to be our right defenseman. And now we've got good mentals there from Eric Barrett. Okay, what else have we got? Good mentals there from Olsen. But I think I'm going to go for the mentals of Barrett because we haven't got... We've already got two defensemen. So let's go. We got right defenseman there, left defenseman, and now we've got a pair of left wingers to open up there. I'm fairly happy with that. Let's go pick until human again, number 44. 4-star potential. I'm going to go for Craig Duncan. McGowan, because he's got the possibility to be something half decent. Let's just pick Neil. See, we haven't really scouted any of these players out, and the ones we have are absolutely terrible. So, I mean, at this stage, it just really doesn't matter, does it? So, do I go for a goalie here, maybe? 2-star goalie, let's go for House. Pick until human again. Let's go for Gannon. I should probably let the computer handle the rest of the draft, but you know what? Oh, we're 3:30, I can just keep going. Riley LaGreco there. Pick until human. Chance of being a 2-star potential player. And then we'll finish the draft there because there aren't any other worthwhile players. So, yeah, not too many players there. Not too many players there didn't get picked, which is interesting. But that'll be the Bantam draft then, guys. That's decent, I feel. I think we got ourselves, especially that top 4 players, that sort of left defenseman, right defenseman, the 2 left wingers. I'm happy with that. We'll see if Nolan Patrick and Cal Foote, etc., come back. If they get to play in the NHL, or if they actually are in with us again for the season. So draft day in the WHL. Now here's where we can get some good players. And sadly, this is where we didn't stack. We went for future rather than current players, which, yeah, okay. It is what it is. What am I going to lose? Where am I going to lose people? I've got some young left wingers for the future. That's okay. Centers, I think we've possibly lost 3 plus Brooks. I mean, maybe we want to target a center if we can get somebody. Maybe a center. We do have some centers there, but I'm not sure about the quality of them. Not sure about the quality of them. We've got a sturdy goaltender. I mean, if he's got any potential, then that could be a decent little pickup. If not, he could be backup. Yeah, I think here I've got to look at centers. It's got to be what I'm looking at. Although, we're kind of way down this list, so we might not get anything we really want. First overall pick is going to be Andrei Sveshnikov. Goal scorer and a leader. He's a winger. Good little pickup there. He goes to the Frontenacs Kitchener Rangers. they pick up Rizvan Mansurov, defensive defenseman and a leader. We didn't actually scout him. And Igor Tikhonov goes to the Oceanic. Two-way defenseman and a leader. Not the best player right now, though, it seems. Yeah, pick till human then. Let's get this top 20 or so out of the way. Wait a second. I thought we had 21. I thought I said we had 21. Why didn't we have 21? Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? We go all the way down to 59. How did we go down that far? That sucks. Like, that really sucks. I mean, duh. There's Roman, who we have not scouted. Milos Roman. He'd be decent. We've got Jesper Bokvist, who again has not been scouted. He could be decent as well. Or slightly worse but fully scouted, Alexander Björkström. Goal scorer, leader. I think we've got to go for Björkström there, just because we've actually scouted him and we do need that centre. If you're looking at left wingers, I mean, Petkov could have been our pick there. But, yeah. Okay, pick until human. 119. I mean, what the ever-loving crap is going on, guys? Who have we scouted? Solensky. Do we go for someone like Solensky? Or do we risk here a Gustafsson or Bartosek? So we got the bantam draft for people like that. I think we just need to go for someone up here. So Turkalainen, he could be a good player. Rasiekin. Maybe. Krishgrik. Not sure how you pronounce that one. And Hrebek. There's not much between those four. But we have scouted Samuel Solensky. 76 points in 53 games. Let's have a look. Offensive forward, leader. I mean, he'll be a nice bit of depth if nothing else. So let's get Solensky in there. And there we go. Sarkic gets taken. And that's going to be about it then. So, we got our picks in. Not really sure why we didn't get extra picks there. I thought I traded for extra picks, but maybe not. Maybe not. Looks like Martin Brodeur enters the Hockey Hall of Fame. Well deserved. Not sure why David Moss is up here, but okay. And Doug Mons. So, 83 years old. Style of play, scoring 2 goals, 19 assists, and 21 points. Okay, not sure how he gets in the Hall of Fame. Timo Solani, he gets in though. Good player. And Kevin Lowe, look at that. No goals, no assists, no points. I mean, he did have, like, points and everything, but yeah. Kind of interesting, that one. Kind of interesting. Delete all messages then. So let's go over here to roster and contracts. So we can sign 3 more players to contracts. Interesting. And if we look at the depth, you can see here a couple of decent players coming through there. So draft picks, so the Bantam draft next year, we're going to get extra picks, of course. That's going to work out in our favour again. But overall, I'm not too sure about everything else. We got 20 grand remaining. I think we keep the same staff as we had last time. Maybe pick up another scout. So Joel Mackey, he comes in, and Ushev can't get anyone up here. Only goods, okay. Good above average. Why is a Swede over in Ontario? I don't know. Yeah, I guess we only had that one staff then. Not going to be the best for us, but that's about as good as I could have hoped for in places. I think we did okay. We got ourselves a young goaltender. We don't know how good he's actually going to turn out, but we got that done. We got ourselves some decent options here with Johnson and Venables in defense. We got Potter, of course, there. I think Barrett was quite decent as well. Bjorkström and Solenski could be decent there. Buziak as well. Don't think we got anything on the right wing though. So yeah, that's going to be the draft. I think it's going to be a little interesting now to see where we go, who actually comes back, because right now we've got Zabrowski at New York, we've got Hobbs at Washington, they're under contract, but then we've got the 7 or so players, 6 or 7 players that were drafted. They'll get contracts more than likely. Some of them might be called up, some might not, so figure out what holes I've got in the lineup. Try and sign some of these youngsters and some free agents to try and put us in the right position. And I think we go from there. There's a couple here if I wanted defensemen like Davis and Matsuba. Coulter's on the left wing. Campbell down the middle. Not really sure there. There's a goaltender I don't think we're going to need. Not too much here though in free agency. There is McNabb and Walter. A couple of goaltenders we could possibly get there. And a young right winger that could be decent depth. So, yeah. Might be worth actually. Might be worth trying to pull him in for a while. Let's get McNabb in. Let's get Tyler Ho in as well. I feel fairly comfortable with that. Don't think I need to sign much else. I think we're pretty decent pretty decent at that level then. But yeah. So now we got a little option in case anything happens to some of our players. We'll figure out what goes on. We're going to clear those. And I'm going to simulate through until the start of pre-season and start trying to build things. You can see here we did not get Manager of the Year. We did reach the playoff. We had a winning season, 600 or better. We finished first. We did not reach the championship finals. We did not win the championships. And you can see we didn't finish last, lower than 400, failed the playoffs, or have a losing season. So the season score is 29. The career score is 29. First year on our path to glory has been completed. I'm pretty decent overall. We got 5 points to put in. Let's put in these then. I'm going to put those in there. And an extra negotiating skill, I think. More of a GM than anything else. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the draft. What you think about who got drafted where into the NHL. Who you think's going to come back. Who's come back in your games? Have you had Nolan Patrick? Does he play in that first season in the NHL? But let me know what you think of the series as a whole, guys. Have your say in the comment section below. And I'll see you back here next time. I've been Chris Orme. This has been Franchise Hockey Manager 3 with the Regina Pats on the path to glory. Year one's done. There's more to come. Till next time, guys, take care of yourselves.